go, TGI Friday. The sun is setting in Philly. AKAPADers, thank you for hitting the channel. All of your support, all of your views, all of your comments, even those of you out there hating and SHITing on me. Those of you that hate every opinion that I put out, thank you for participating. I do appreciate it. We got a haircut today. Look at that. Yeah, it's been like a year. No more long hair. Anyway, we gotta do different things sometimes. Sometimes when you're bouncing around Philly and you owe some people some money, you gotta change your appearance every now and again. Speaking of changing appearances, we gotta talk about this because other people are talking about it. So now we have to talk about it. We're talking about James Gunn. We're talking about Superman. He announced himself. He does like this long tweet that he tries to wrap in his father to the movie to get our feels going. That's disingenuous BS. I don't know why anyone would fall for that. If you fell for that, wake up. But why is there no adulation? There's no heat, there's no love, there's no anticipation. You know, like it's very similar. Like, for example, let's just say Michael Bay was announced to direct the next Superman. There would be nothing but speculation. Like, the speculation, like, you know, like, for example, too, like, if Zack Snyder they were like, he's doing the Star Wars movie. There would just be an avalanche of speculation, like to the point that the speculation is going to overcome the possibilities of the movie, thus creating disappointed people. But we don't get none of that with James Gunn. James Gunn literally hired himself. I can't even say it without laughing. He hired himself for a tentpole movie. You're running a film studio. You're supposed to be a czar. Kevin Feige is not directing his own movies. He's running the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's running Marvel Studios, and given everything that Phase 4 was, we know it was a disaster, but they still had a consistent rollout. We can see what they were trying to do. You know, us not liking it is a different discussion, but he's been pretty good with Marvel Studios. James Gunn is supposed to be their Kevin Feige. He's not supposed to be a coach and an offensive coordinator and a player. He's running the studio. He's supposed to be steering the ship. He's supposed to be making Friday decisions. And what are Friday decisions? Well, that's where you risk it all, you risk it for the biscuit, and you might end up talking to some law enforcement or a bouncer that can literally pick you up by the neck and throw you down. You're trying to avoid those scenarios. Those are Friday decisions. The absolute best decisions. But no, there's no heat, there's no fire, there's nothing. People just don't want James Gunn. That's the truth. Nobody wants James Gunn directing Superman. They really don't. And let me just show you guys something. So this right here, okay? This is the greatest Superman origin story of all time. If you're not adapting this, like at this day and age, at this juncture, with everything that they've been saying that they want to do with the DC universe, everything that we know is possible through studying the Marvel Cinematic Universe, people, you have to adapt the John Byrne Superman origin story. It's the greatest reboot in comic book history. It's Superman's greatest reintroduction ever. You gotta do it. You have to do this. We don't want to see the legacy, big speculation. He's probably going to do Jonathan Kent if he's already doing Damian. These are low-hanging fruit, silly ideas. Now, given they're silly, but they're not silly in the context of it being a comic book idea. That's a big difference. But AKAPAD here, let me just show you guys these. Like right here. Like, let's just go through them. Okay? This right here is the greatest origin story of Superman. What's that last one? There you go. That's the last one, people. Come on. Let's get to it. We want another director. No James Gunn. Are you with me? AKA Padders. Rock and roll. Happy Friday. Let's go.